Hey everybody, John Sposato here from the Arizona Home Group at Keller Williams Snow and Living. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about some things that I've been hearing in the news, and maybe you have been as well, maybe hearing it on social or Facebook or whatever, about this sort of foreclosure tidal wave or tsunami that's going to come and just completely disrupt the housing market. And these are people who are in forbearance with the CARES Act. And the numbers I'm going to share with you in a minute are just going to show you that it's just completely not feasible. So let's put it in perspective a little bit. But the bottom line is foreclosures have actually been going down year over year. And Adam Data Company out of California tracks these numbers. And they're showing that for the first 6 months of the year, throughout the entire country, 65,000 people have filed for foreclosure. So that's in the first 6 months, and that's down 61% for the first 6 months of last year and down 78% from 2019, which was pre-COVID. Okay, so to put it in perspective, 65,000 people filed for foreclosure in the first half of this year. If you look at 2009, which was the worst year of the housing bubble, in just Phoenix alone, we had over 101,000 foreclosure filings, okay, just in Phoenix. Now, nationally, we had 2.8 million foreclosure filings for the year for 2009, and in 2010 followed up with another 2.6. So that's 5.6 million foreclosures in 2 years, 5.6 at the bubble, versus right now, there are 65,000 people who filed across the entire country. Now, these people in forbearance, there's 1.7 million people who, as of May 31st, are at least 90 days behind. And out of those 1.7, there's 1.26 that are seriously delinquent. All right, they've been 6 months or more. Again, they're working with their banks, they're getting forgiveness through the CARES Act, and they're going to try to re-amortize their loan or negotiate something with their lender. Here's the good news though, and this is why we're not going to have a tsunami. First of all, these things are taking long. They're not all going to happen on October 31st. Suddenly there's going to be a flood of foreclosures if someone flips a switch. It doesn't work that way. These are tapering, and they're going to come to the market in dribs and drabs. But here's the thing that's most important to take into consideration. So we've had rapid appreciation in values across the country, especially in Phoenix, 29% year over year. Anybody who is behind on their loans are going to be able to actually put their house on the market and sell it. And Adam Data, again, studies the numbers and shows that 90% of those 1.7 million people have positive equity. Okay, which means they have enough equity in their property that if they sold it, they can pay off the bank and go on and not have a foreclosure. So again, if you're looking at 1.7 and only 10% are seriously in trouble with equity because they're upside down, that's a very small number for foreclosures that may be coming to the market sometime in the next year. So I would not count on a housing crash. I can't see that coming. The foreclosure numbers are just not there. So you heard it here first. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to anybody on the team. We'll explain it a little bit more in depth. But don't be afraid. The housing market is not going to crash because of a forbearance tsunami. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you next month.